Bonjour tout le monde! Hello everybody! Salut! Hi! Bienvenue! Welcome to French with Mr. Innes. Ça va? Are you? Ça va très bien? Ça va bien? Comme si comme ça va mal? Oh, ça va très mal. Moi, ça va très bien parce que il fait beau. Today is le premier de deux, the first of two videos all about French around the world. And if you enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel below. But let's warm up our brains this morning with some mathématiques. Today we're doing division, so 12 divisé par 2 égale 6. Très bien. Next up, 28 divisé par 2 égale 14. Magnifique. And last up, 42 divisé par 2 égale 21. Très bien. Now we're going to switch things up today and start off promptly with our fun French fact of the day. Did you know that there are 275 million people around the world who are French speakers? In fact, along with English, France is the only language to be spoken on 5 continents. It's also estimated that that number is going to become 750 million in just the next 30 years. That's mainly because of the estimated population growth expected in Africa by 2050. So even though some people think that French is a little bit old-fashioned, you guys are actually in the right place if you want to learn a language for the future. So let's now move on to our phrase of the day. Today we're going to be thinking about masculine countries around the world where people speak French. Now, 4 des 4 of those 5 countries start with le. With the help of Monsieur Marmotte, who is a man, and Madame Vache, who is a woman, today we're going to learn 2 phrases of the day that mean he lives in and she lives in when you're referring to a country that starts with le. This is how you say he lives in. Écoutez, il habite au. Il habite au. Répétez, il habite au. Il habite au. And this is how you say she lives in. Écoutez, elle habite au. Elle habite au. Répétez, elle habite au. Elle habite au.
Très bien.
Let's now move on to our ooh la la vocab. My daily shot of apple cider vinegar, which is apparently good for the parasympathetic nervous system, whatever that is. Oh, ooh la la. Today we're going to learn about 5 masculine countries around the world where some people speak French. First up we have Canada. Canada is a mainly English-speaking country, but in the east there is an area called Quebec, which is a mainly French-speaking province. So this is how you say Canada in French. Écoutez 6 fois. Listen 6 times. Le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada. Répétez le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada. Le Canada.
Le Canada.
Next up we have Luxembourg, a country which borders France to the nord-est, the northeast, where they speak German and also a language mixed of French and German called Luxembourgish. Écoutez 6 fois. Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg. Répétez. Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg.
Le Luxembourg.
Le Luxembourg. Le Luxembourg.
Le Luxembourg.
Our middle ooh la la vocab is Morocco. Now the 2 main languages in Morocco are Arabic and Tamazight. French is not an official language of Morocco, but if you went there with some French, you would probably get by. In fact, I went to Morocco a couple of years ago, and speaking French was a big help with the taxi drivers and all the tourist destinations. Écoutez 6 fois. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Répétez. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc. Le Maroc.
Le Maroc.
Moving down from North Africa to Sub-Saharan Africa, we have Senegal. There are actually 36 languages in Senegal, the main one of which is Wolof. Écoutez. Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal. Répétez. Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal.
Le Sénégal.
Le Sénégal. Le Sénégal.
Le Sénégal.
And our dernière oulala vocab is Vanuatu. Now it's possible that you've never heard of Vanuatu, which is okay. Vanuatu is on our 4th continent today, Oceania, and it is made up of 80 different islands. In Vanuatu, the main language is Bislama, but they also speak some English and some French. Now this is our special country today because it does not start with le. Écoutez. Vanuatu. 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 Répétez. Vanuatu. Vanuatu.
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu. Vanuatu.
Now let's move on to which one's missing? As per usual, I will help you with the first trois. First up, we have le Canada, le Luxembourg, le Maroc, and le Senegal. Which one's missing? Très bien if you said le Maroc. Next up, we have le Canada, le Luxembourg, Vanuatu, and le Senegal. Which one's missing? Fantastic if you said le Sénégal. Next up, we have le Canada, le Luxembourg, Vanuatu, and le Maroc. Which one's missing? Bravo if you said le Luxembourg. Next up, and you are on your own. Which one's missing? Magnifique if you said le Canada. Next up. Which one's missing? Très bien if you said Vanuatu. And the last one. Which one's missing? Bravo, très bien, fantastique and merveilleuse if you said le Maroc. Let's move on to our sensational sentences. Sensational sentences. Sensational sentences. Sensational sentences. Sensational sentences. For today's sensational sentences, can you remember what our 2 phrases of the day were? Très bien. We had Il habite au and Elle habite au. So I'm going to ask you the questions. Où habite-t-il? Where does he live? And où habite-t-elle? Where does she live? Let's just get the exception out of the way, because you'll remember that Vanuatu doesn't begin with le. So let's pretend that Monsieur Marmotte lives in Vanuatu. Où habite-t-il? Répétez. Il habite à Vanuatu. Il habite à Vanuatu. Très bien. Now for the rest of them, it's going to be il habite au or elle habite au. Next, let's say that Madame Vache moved to Canada.
Ooh, I would like that.
What, and leave me here by myself? Oh. Remember, it's le Canada, but you don't need to say the le. Où habite-t-elle? Répétez. Elle habite au Canada. No. Elle habite au Canada. Très bien. Let's say that Monsieur Marmotte moved to Luxembourg. Où habite-t-il? Répétez. Il habite au Luxembourg. Il habite au Luxembourg. Fantastic! Now I'm not going to help you with the final de. Let's say Madame Vache moved to Morocco. Où habite-t-elle? Fantastic if you said Elle habite au Maroc. And what if Monsieur Marmotte moved to Senegal? Où habite-t-il? Merveilleuse if you said Il habite au Sénégal. Now let's move on to our Song of the Day. Today's Song of the Day is by one of the finest French-speaking Canadian musicians. She goes by the name of Cœur de Pirate, which means pirate's heart, and this particular song is called Combustible, combustible. It's really well worth the watch, and if you'd like to see the video, please click on the link in the description below. And let's finish up today with our
Challenge time!
Today I'm going to challenge you guys to research one famous man and one famous woman and say which country they live in French. It might look something like this. Il habite au Maroc. Elle habite au Canada. You can tweet your work with an adult's help and permission to the hashtag FrenchWithMrInnes, and I'll do my best to get back to you from my Twitter account at FrenchMrInnes. That's everything from French with Mr. Innes today. Un grand merci à vous, a big thank you to you for staying with me throughout the video, et un grand merci to Madame Vache et Monsieur Marmotte for all their wonderful help today. Do stay in the loop for another French Around the World video, but if you enjoyed today's, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel below. But for now, à bientôt, and au revoir! Bonjour tout le monde! Estimated that will become 750. Let's now move on to our... no, what am I doing? Quebec. Quebec. Is it a province? Is Quebec a province? This is where my 8th grade Canadian geography comes in useful. There is a really loud helicopter. And if you'd like to see... oh my word. Please click on the description on the... oh my word. Please...